Hello air signs, welcome to my channel and welcome to your new moon reading for April 2019. We have a new moon in Aries on April 5th, and it's a wonderful time to take initiative and to take action and to basically give birth to something new. Something new wants to be born, something new wants to be manifested. It's also a time of breaking through limiting structures, so old structures falling away, new structures coming in, creating new structures for yourself that better serve you, overcoming self-doubt, clearing out the space, taking responsibility, personal responsibility for your actions, for your life, and just sweeping out these old structures that have been limiting you in some way. It's also a time of balancing action with receptivity. So making sure that you're being gentle with yourself, gentle with others, and receptive. So practicing receptivity in all situations and really using that, your intuition, as a principle, a guiding principle moving forward in your action, in your behavior. I was doing this reading and I had some technical difficulties. My camera just shut off, so I was at the end of the reading, so I thought I'm just going to leave these cards out as I pulled them for you, and we'll just start from the beginning, and that's why these cards are already displayed. If you like this reading, please take a moment to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell so that you can get notifications about future readings. The April love readings are already up, so take a peek at your love reading for your sign, and then yeah, stay tuned. We'll be doing more love readings for May 2019 at the end of the month. Let's jump in here. Let's sync up. So, in the position of you, we have the Shaman of Wands. This is a person who is able to channel energy between two opposing forces or two opposing groups very effectively. They are a liaison between, sort of like an energetic liaison between two different worlds. They are a master of their own energy, and they're able to channel energy for other, or the energy of others, very effectively. What we have in the context is a new beginning. This is a new beginning in the 3D world. This is a new beginning that you can see, you can taste, you can touch. It's real, it's tangible, it's practical. It's a seed. You see the acorns here. It's the seed of something new. You see this baby here is inside of this home environment that is very comforting, very welcoming, very nurturing. There's the fire. He has his bed here. He has his familiar, which is the magician's cat. You see, you also have the magician in the foundation, and see the suit that the magician is wearing matches the leopard that is the familiar of this child or this seed. Just some similarities there I'm pointing out. There's something new on the horizon for you, and it's the context of this entire reading. What needs to be integrated, or what the obstacle is somebody is in your life sort of operating from a very cold, analytical, strategic place, and somewhat disconnected from their heart, disconnected from their emotions. They are very focused on what it is that they want, but their approach is somewhat harsh, impulsive, and rash. It's the Son of Swords. This is your foundation. This is your body. This is the root. And it's the Magician reversed. You have the tools and the resources that you need to bring this new beginning into fruition, to support this new beginning, but I don't get a sense that you're totally aware of that. The Magician is the great initiator. It is somebody who's willing to take action and is ready to manifest and has the tools and the resources they need in order to manifest what it is they want very effectively. How you think about it all. So a lack of integration between energy. So maybe your emotions are not fully on board with your action. This is an interesting card to have right over the Shaman of Wands, because the Shaman of Wands has has fully integrated these opposing energies and is able to navigate them in a masterful way. But how you think about it is, I don't get the sense that you're totally aware that you have the ability, that you are this, that you have the ability to integrate and to channel and to serve as a liaison between these opposing energies. How you see yourself, though, is somebody who has a great deal of detached clarity. And this might be, there might be some connection here for you between the detachment of the Son of Swords in approaching their goal and the detached clarity that is in the position of how you see yourself. I feel like you've gone through some difficult times. You're on the other side of that. And now you're able to see all of the parts, like, oh yeah, I know why that happened now. I can see the details of that, and I can understand why that event took place. I can understand the heartache, the disappointment, the grief, the loss. I can understand my emotions with a good amount of detached clarity. This is in the position of your hopes and fears. It's the Ten of Cups. So what you're really hoping for here is emotional fulfillment. You want to get to that place where you are emotionally gratified and giving thanks. That place of generosity, that place of gratitude. It's also in your fear. Like, this position is hopes and fears, like the same side, the different sides of the same coin. So it might be something that you're fearing will never be yours. That's not meant for you. What's in your house is the Three of Swords. There's some sort of drama that's happening around you. I don't get the sense that you're directly involved in it, but it's happening around you. It's in your house. The Three of Swords is about a heartbreak, and so it might be that there's the residue of a heartbreak that's still lingering with you in your house. And then did we cover the past? No, let's move through this progression of the past, the context, the obstacle, and the future. The past is the Eight of Swords. In the past, you've taken actions and you've engaged in behaviors that really weren't getting you to the place you wanted to be. They weren't really serving you. This is the card of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And I need to take sort of this higher perspective of the crows who are sitting above this scene and watching the woman engage in this behavior. So I feel like you've become aware that the behavior that you were engaging in, the actions that you were taking, weren't really getting you to the place you wanted to be. And then this is connected, like possibly you were wanting this new beginning to come about, but the actions that you were engaging in weren't really getting you to this place of emotional fulfillment, this new beginning and emotional fulfillment. We see a repeat of this sort of, this action, this focus that is somewhat detached from your intuition, from your emotions. Your emotions are directly tied to your intuition. That's why it's important to pay attention to them. And so we see a repeat of this behavior in the obstacle position. And then in the future, the Daughter of Swords upright is sort of like an evolution of the Son of Swords, the energy of the Son of Swords. The Daughter of Swords in her detriment, I guess, would be a person who's also very impulsive, very rash, can be impulsive, can be rash. But in the benefit, the Daughter of Swords and the Son of Swords, they are very energetic. They're very energized by their ideas. They're very energized by their thoughts and very energized by the truth. And they have a belief system that they're willing to stand behind. They're willing to stand behind their convictions, and they're very interested in manifesting their ideas and manifesting their thoughts. So there is a great deal of really being able to draw down to ground your ideas, to ground your thought forms, to ground inside of your convictions in the future. And this card is upright, so I see that you will be able to do this in a way that isn't cutting or harsh or rash or impulsive. We have the Magician in the foundation. Like we said, I see these two cards working in tandem. You have the tools and the resources you need, and I believe that in the future you will begin to realize that and begin to play and practice with manifesting what it is that you know to be true. In the outcome, we have the Ten of Discs, the Five of Swords, the Four of Discs, and the Fool, which is wonderful. The Ten of Discs is really about, it's the ultimate manifestation of the seed that you planted back here coming to fruition. It's giving birth to something new inside of a community of support, and this thing that is manifesting is supporting your community, and is your community is supporting you in this effort as well. It's really being in a place where you are able to see the fruits of your labor and able to share the fruits of your labor with the people that you love. And then we have the Five of Swords. There's some sort of, inside of this outcome, there's some sort of sting felt on the mental plane. So some sort of negativity, some sort of sting. It could possibly have to do with this Three of Swords, this old heartbreak, heartache, drama that's surrounding you, that continues to weave its way through this narrative. And it is showing up here again in the outcome. So right alongside this very positive new beginning and ultimate manifestation of this this tangible project or tangible thing that you're pursuing, is this negativity. And then we have the Four of Discs, so needing to set some healthy boundaries around your own space, maybe in response to this negativity. And then finally, the Fool. Ultimately, what I see is that you will be able to step into this new beginning with a certain amount of willingness and openness and vulnerability. How many major arcana do we have in this reading? We have 1, 2, 3. We have the Temperance card, we have the Magician, and we have the Fool. And the rest are minor arcana. So this is, this reading is predominantly about you working out the day-to-day minutia related to this new beginning that's happening here for you. I feel like the challenge is realizing that you have what it takes to manifest this, and that you are this Shaman of Wands, that you can successfully integrate opposing energies. If you're feeling out of balance, if you're feeling out of sort, really ground yourself in your own energy. All right, let's see where we're at here. Let's pull an approach card very quickly for you. I'm working with the Medicine cards by Sams and Carson. I really love these cards. They have a beautiful way of synthesizing readings. Let's pull an approach card for the air signs. What should they be focusing on? What's their approach at this time? We have the Hummingbird and we have Bear. Bear is about introspection. And we'll have to read about the Hummingbird because I don't pull that one very often. But let's give it a shot. 44. It's the final card in this deck, and it's about joy. If Hummingbird has flown into your cards, get ready to laugh musically and enjoy Creator's many gifts. Drop your judgmental attitude and relax. Hummingbird will no doubt give you a flash of the spirit, darting here, there, and everywhere. Get ready for a strange new burst of energy which may send your senses reeling. Never be coarse in front of Hummingbird, for this is a fragile medicine which may have no understanding of worldly affairs. Beauty is the target, and Hummingbird's mission is to spread joy or to be destroyed. And then we have Bear. which is about introspection. Bear is in the west, the intuitive side, the right brain. To hibernate, bear travels to the cave, which is the center of the 4 lobes where the pineal gland resides. In the cave, bear seeks answers while he or she is dreaming or hibernating. Bear is then reborn in the spring like the opening of spring flowers. For eons, all seekers of the dream time and of visions have walked the path of silence, calming the internal chatter, reaching the place of rites of passage. From the cave of bear, you find the pathway to the dream lodge and the other levels of imagination or consciousness. In choosing bear, the power of knowing has invited you to enter the silence and become acquainted with the dream lodge, so that your goals may become concrete realities. This is the strength of bear. Okay. So yes, what I see here is that you are working on manifesting something new that will serve you in the long term, in the long run. I'm going to put these up over here. Maybe right here. Hummingbird and bear. Let's pull these out. Bear is speaking to getting connected with your intuition, getting connected with your emotions, getting going within, becoming introspective in order to gather the information and the resources that you need to reach your goal. Hummingbird is speaking to really stepping into a place of joy and innocence and gentleness. If you remember, it said never be coarse in front of hummingbird. And so there is a tendency here in pursuit of your goal, in pursuit of your belief, in pursuit of your thoughts and your ideas, to be a bit impulsive or rash or coarse. And that's just something that you're going to want to be aware of and to check. Because the other thing that's going to serve you moving forward is your ability to step into this energy of joyfulness and really celebrate that energy as you work toward your goal here. In general, I think what I'm really seeing is that you're wanting to reach your goal. You're working towards your goal. You're trying to find the best way to reach your goal, to manifest this seed, to plant the seed and manifest it over time, and you will be successful. You're having to rework or rethink your approach. And the call to action for that in general is to go within and to listen to your intuition, and to take some time that's very still and very calm so that you can get connected with your emotions and with your heart and manifest this thing in a way that really serves you. All right, air signs, very exciting new moon reading for you. Something new is being born. This is a beautiful thing. If you liked this reading, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications about future readings. I hope you have a beautiful new moon in Aries and a beautiful spring. Take